And welcome to One Dope Chick Who Didn't Quit, the show where we turn pain into power and manifest our dreams. We'll discuss the ins and outs of life, love, and letting go so you can grow. Now here's your host, Trena Be Real.
Hey, hey y'all, hey, you know what time it is. It's Erica's birthday. So I don't own the rights to this music, but it's the Queen's birthday. And I had to give up, I had to give it up to her today because it's, the one dope chick who didn't quit, your girl Trena Be Real. And my guest, I'm so excited to be here with you tonight because, it's Erica turned 50 today. And you see how delicious she look. I'm 47. I just know that's that new 25, baby. Y'all can't tell us nothing, okay? I don't care what you say. I almost feel like getting up dancing, but I was like, nah, I can't. I don't want to do too much because it's still Friday, and I still gotta get started. And I don't want y'all to just, I don't want y'all to, but y'all just get into this. Y'all gotta get into it. What? You can't take this high away, honey. Because when the God give it to you, you got to get and get this glory on with me today, honey, because it's Erica's birthday. And then one dope chick who didn't quit. And me and Jules about to get into this. My most fashionist co-host is standing by, ready to come and give you guys some of this love and some of this vibe with me. Let me get my favorite co-host in here with me. Come on in here, Jules.
Hey,
happy Friday, darling.
You got to unmute my mic.
You are unmuted, darling. We can hear you, darling.
Hey, what's up, people? Happy birthday, Erica.
Yes, let me, I start having a party by myself because it's just like, it's Friday and it's the one dope chick who didn't quit. And I'm so excited to be here because we have
they know.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. It's the glorious Friday because it's Freedom Friday and the one dope chick who didn't quit, we here.
I'm loving that sweatshirt. That sweatshirt is nice.
Listen, this is the Tracy Lee Glory sweatshirt. Get into it. It's still Black History Month. It's actually our year. It's our century. Okay, we're going into the decade. We taking over. Okay,
yeah, claim it all.
That's within us. They can't stop the that is within us. It is our season. All you have to do is get into it. So I am so excited to be here with you every Friday. To love you guys. I'm so happy when you join me. Even listen, you're taking adventures. You done went all the way out of I ain't gonna tell people where you at because I don't be in people. You know what I mean? They just know you're in a mystery.
I'm in Maryland. That's it. I'm in Maryland.
You're in Maryland. You just get some seafood.
Winning some money. Winning money.
Winning money. God just taking you and just doing little things, But it was Erica's birthday, so we wanted to say happy birthday to the Queen.
Yes, happy birthday.
I don't own no rights to that, so don't try to flag me. I just want to give some homage to the Queen.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Speak about Erica. She's very big on spirituality. She's very big on manifesting. She actually is very big on what's the word I'm trying to find? Not yoga.
Having alignment and having purpose.
Alignment, and she also does a lot of meditation.
Yes. Okay.
I was introduced to a meditation that she does, and it was really, really nice. Like we were meditating, and everybody was asleep.
Okay, well, y'all really was meditating. Y'all was real relaxed. I just went to sleep.
It's one of those meditations where you actually prepare yourself, and you go to bed as you meditate.
Yeah, you're letting go. You're releasing. You're
as a group. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
It was really, really nice. I was introduced to that when I went to California.
That is beautiful. And I know you felt so refreshed when you woke up.
I did. The first time I meditated with the group, I just bust out crying and everything. I'm like, oh my God, what is
you had to cleanse. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. Proud of you. Go ahead, get that work in.
Hey.
People don't love to talk about that work, but that work is important. That is part of part of your next level.
It's called letting yourself go and be free.
Yes, it's called acknowledging your need to be free.
Exactly.
Yes, and listen, we have had so much going on in the world. People don't realize first of all, it's the 9th anniversary of Trayvon Martin.
All blessings to his family,
so,
giving them strength.
Yes, and we definitely want to make
a peace of mind and a peace of heart.
Yes, we don't want to forget, because
I know that's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a lot going on in the world. Like we can't get a break, so we got to constantly keep talking about it, and we're gonna talk about it so it don't keep happening.
Exactly.
That's why you talk about it so it don't keep happening. And I just had to, make.
Because I noticed, speaking of that, I noticed that they just passed the bill of they cannot go into people's homes without knocking.
Okay.
I think in wherever Breonna Taylor lives.
Right. Okay.
Because that's what the police were doing. They were just entering people's houses without knocking, with no warrant or anything.
Yeah, it's
sad.
It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I try to bring these current things before we get into my meat and potatoes, because it's what's going on in the world, and we have to talk about what's happening in the world, some current affairs, just to make sure that we stand current, that we think people want to talk about. Now, listen, what is going on with people? They done stole Lady Gaga dogs. They done shot.
She's offering what, $500,000?
Listen, I don't know, but people are stealing dogs and they shooting people for the dogs now. But something is going on now. Like, listen, people's lives are important. I mean, I know y'all want to breed these animals, but these are lives. Y'all can't. Come on now. This is deep.
So wait a minute. Somebody got shot over the dog?
4 times.
Oh, wow.
4 times. I'm like, oh my God. I was thinking about getting into dog walking. I don't think I'm gonna walk the dog.
They wanted that $500,000. You think that's what it was?
Listen, I don't know. I'm not in conspiracy theory. I just heard shots fired, and that's all I'm reporting.
Because I heard that what she was offering, $500,000.
But they wouldn't knew that if they didn't know that till after they got shot. I don't think that's the reason they got shot, Jules.
No, I'm saying that's what the reward was, to find her dog.
I understand that the fact that someone is shooting people for dogs is a problem to me. That's where I'm bringing up.
That's serious. Yeah.
Right. This is like you kidnapping children, you're kidnapping animals. It's just people. We're in the middle. We are in a pandemic, people. I don't know where y'all forgot. We are lucky to have work today and to have fresh air. I don't know why y'all up here killing animals. This is just different.
That's bananas.
Yeah. And Bobby Smurder's home, though. Bobby Smurder's home.
Okay, Bobby Smurder.
He did 6 years. He home. Welcome home, Bobby.
Mom was very, very excited. I saw the video of that.
Come home from the pen. Hey, Black people back home. Yes, free the people. Free our people.
So he's back in Jamaica, right?
No, he's home in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Oh, I don't know why I thought he was in Jamaica.
I don't know, but listen, he not. He home having oxtails and veggie pasta. I seen it, but I'm happy for him. I'm just happy he home. Anytime they free the people, it's glory. It's glory. Always in the neighborhood. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing when they let our people out. This is a beautiful thing. But tonight, before we get into the guest for tonight, my last thing is I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all don't know Maya from back in the day, she's always been one of my favorite artists. I just found out she's been in a 7-year relationship with herself. And I said, go ahead. I'm proud of you. You deserve it. Because this ain't nothing out here. Don't go get in relationships. If they ain't nothing stays, I would be in a relationship. Listen, if I wasn't married with this person I got, I'd be in a relationship by myself too until I figured out what's going on. Because it's strange out here.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be jumping around because that's what they jumping around to do. I don't want to be.
But that's good that she actually can be to herself and love herself.
That's why she looks so good. Mm-hmm. That's why they try to make it seem like it was bad. I'm like, yo, that's important to be with yourself until you figure out something.
Yeah.
What is wrong?
That she knows what she wants.
Yes, and what she deserves. So let's give the queen a salute from the one dope chick who didn't quit. Salute you, queen. Stand up on your crown. Don't let nobody tell you can't be in a.
That's amazing.
They said she married herself. Marry yourself twice, girl. Next time, invite me to the party. I want to come to the party and celebrate you too. Congratulations. You love yourself. Listen, it's great.
That's amazing.
It's a beautiful thing. My guests tonight, let me just tell you how beautiful and wonderful my guests are tonight. First of all, I'm just super, 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 super excited. Because, when I started my journey as an actor, I always say, God, he takes you on a journey because you have to learn there's levels in everything in life, right? Because you start out wanting to do one thing, but God might have a whole nother journey for you. So
that is true.
Right. My first guest started out as a child actor and then wound up becoming a casting director, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, wait a minute, then becoming one of the top leading ladies as a stunt coordinator. Like, y'all don't even understand how dangerous this job is that she do. Like, y'all don't even get it. Like, and I'm like, she black? I was like, oh my God, I almost bowed down, I almost fainted. I was like, she's
to be a stunt coordinator. That is amazing. Like,
she's like a superhero to me right now. Like, I'm so gassed up. Like
jumping over buildings.
Not only jumping over buildings, man. She riding motorcycles and horses.
Like burning cars and all. Jumping out of the car. Like,
she's certified. She ain't just trying to be. Like, she's actually certified in things that she do. Like, she's actually certified in seamanship and went to sea. Like, how many people just feel like I got a certification because I've been to sea. I know how to do a little anchor in case I need to do some ship commands. Like, I would feel safe for her in any country. We could go to anywhere. I would feel really safe because I feel like she's on some connive. She's on one of those, like, the movie. Like, they should make a movie about her. Like, she's like a woman conniver. Like, she could make anything come together. Like, she could get us through any disaster. I feel like she could save us. She could save the world. Okay. I'm like, and then her name is April, and my mother was born in April, right? So I just felt like it was special already. I was like, look at God giving me a big sister named April. Like, God just gave me a little blessing. But she's just beautiful inside and out. She's very spiritual. I just love that, you know, like I said, I met some wonderful people in this journey, and God is aligning me with people that just on purpose. And it's not even about careers, right? Like, after I found out what she did, it was just like, I didn't even know what she did when I first met her until you got to do the research. And I was like, Maria, she's just so humble. She's just like, I'm doing. I'm like, girl, do you know who you are? Like, you need a whole movie on you because you are the bomb. And I'm so glad that I could share with you tonight with the world on my premiere of the One Dope Chick Who Didn't Quit on the, not even the end, but the celebration of Black History Month, right? Because we're going into Women's History Month, which we wilding out next month. Well, y'all thought we was doing something this month. I'm gonna have so many women up there with so many business opportunities. Y'all gonna be like, listen, if she come with one more guest, yes. I'm every business I could find to promote. You have to. You definitely have to. Yes, but our first guest tonight, I see she is here. She is ready. Miss April Weeden. She is one of, like I said, she's one of Hollywood's top leading stunt coordinators. She's also an actress. She's also a teacher. You know, she has a lot of layers. But I'm gonna let her tell more of her story. Yeah. She's been the stunt woman for Halle Berry, like Gabrielle Union, some of the top names in the celebrities. Like, she had Taraji Henson. Like, she ain't just stunting. She's stunting for like the big times, you know, like in all your favorite movies. You know, see, Buffy the Vampire Slayer was my favorite. Okay. So I was like, you was a stunt coordinator, girl. You was in my favorite. I was up on that. That's my favorite. So, but
I haven't seen that. So I can't like.
Oh, you need to get your reruns on. Well, you got a lot of time when we on quarantine to catch your Buffy the Slayer up because they got reruns and it's a good show. Okay, if you're into vampires, I like vampires. I like all kinds of things.
I don't like vampires. That's why I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, it's a movie. I love it. Okay.
I want to drink your blood.
Well, it's a movie. And so April is gonna join us, and she's gonna tell us about her journey and how she got started, and some of the things, like, you know, what it's like working behind the scenes, and just how dangerous. Like, y'all don't even understand. So before I go any further, let's bring on our first guest tonight, Miss April Weeden.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, April, how are you?
I'm well. I hope I look okay. Do I need to take these up, down, up, down, up, down?
Listen, let me tell you something.
It looks good.
Let me tell you something. You are number top woman uno nuno. I don't care if you came up here with a wig on. You would listen. God said that's how you were supposed to come, and you look great. However it was, if you came with the one side with a coin, that was perfect. You know why? Because you was gonna create a whole new hairstyle. That's what Bobby Brown did when he had. Remember we had the gumpet.
I like working with him. I like him.
It was an accident, and that accident.
I like him though.
You like Bobby Brown. I'm glad you like Bobby Brown because Bobby's wild. So I'm glad you understand our animal natures. I love Bobby. How you
doing, Jules?
I'm great. I can't complain. I'm so blessed and thankful, and I'm excited to actually meet you because I never met a stunt person before, especially a female. And it's like, how did you get started in that? Like, what was your first like take?
My first take? You mean my first job? My first
job? Yeah, action, like doing that. Yeah.
Well, in 1988 in Presidio, I was doing background work. I was doing extra work. And that's why I don't really like to say extra. I say background because I'm special. I'm important too. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I like to say background, right? So I'm doing background work and I'm on a Ferris wheel. They asked who, are you afraid to be on a Ferris wheel? And I'm like, I'll do it. So I did it and it was fun. And so I gave my picture and resume as I was asked to somebody on set in 1988. Do you know my picture set in somebody's office for 10 years?
10 years.
10 years. But I had fun. That's how I started. It was doing background work. And one of my first shows was a thin line between love and hate with Martin Lawrence and Lynn Whitfield. I was doubling.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was doubling Regina King. Yeah.
Oh, when she was running,
she came out the window.
Oh yeah.
I just think you're amazing. Like I said, when I just saw all the work you've done, I think about most of those movies I watched. I'm like, that she probably was the one doing half of the stuff we watched.
Then you can do it now. It's your turn.
Well, were you scared of anything? Like, were you ever nervous?
No.
Never?
No, you get butterflies just like anything else. Like if you're about to play football, you get butterflies, You're doing something different that you've never done before. You get butterflies. You know what I mean? But I'm a Tom girl. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I can jump off buildings, get set on fire.
So let me ask you this. Is your life insurance high because you do that particular work?
I bought my own insurance, but they don't like to insure us.
Okay, just what I was wondering. Oh, okay.
But let me just say this to you. For one, I just think I commend you because, as an actor, I think about, I listen to your story. You started as a child actor, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think people forget how much fun. You remember that it was actually enjoying. That's what I enjoy when I'm on set. I enjoy being able to play a character and play the whole dress up. I enjoy that part of it, right? Mm-hmm. And then you give me lines. That's like, oh, you better stop. So, and I think the gratitude. And I think people don't realize how, to know, like you said, the journey of it all, right? Because
what did I tell you gonna do though? I said you're gonna own your own production company.
Yes.
I said you're gonna have your own cameras, your own building. Start looking for your building.
Yes.
Because you got to be like Issa Rae and Robin Thede.
Yes. This is what first see I got iron sharpen iron. Me and Jules were just talking about that.
Manifesting.
We were just talking about iron sharpen iron. Yes. Right. And I said, this is the season to make sure that we all are pouring back into each other. And I'm grateful for the people that step up to me and say, no, this is what you're gonna do because this is needed for us.
You better start looking.
I am. I'm looking because I need you to be the stunt coordinator to teach these next set of young ladies how to properly do it.
I got you.
That's my thing. I need you to be on my movies, helping sure that when we're doing these action scenes, that the people are safe and safety compliant.
I got you.
I'm definitely going to be hiring you for all of that and making sure that we are safe and we're not doing something just for the money. We're going to look good, but we're going to be safe doing it.
I'm raising up an army, so you can.
Listen, I'm getting in shape now. I told April, I said, don't even worry, but I can't wait. I'm going to be eating right, making sure I get my body, getting my strength up. So I could do something. I might can't do everything, but I'm gonna start learning how to dance in heels. I was looking at your resume. I said, see, I didn't even know that was.
Ooh, you know what was fun? When I worked with Ice Cube and Mike Epps, when I had to run in heels this high, I had so much fun. And they had to chase me with the car in janky promoters.
Oh my God.
They was going 35 miles an hour. I was like, I had so much fun.
So April, how many times did you have to do that?
Okay, I'm a one-take wonder. Y'all ain't gonna
get that's right.
And have me.
You are talking to a star
over and over and over and over again, wrecking my body.
That's what I was wondering.
After I've been in 400 feature films, television shows, commercials combined, not all stunts, some singing, some acting, some dancing, some choreography, some producing, right? So let's be clear on that. But y'all not gonna have me keep doing the daggone thing over and over and over again. Y'all can't get it. Y'all can't set up a master shot and then get what you need to get. Something wrong with you can't do that. Something is wrong.
Because like you said, I can't risk myself because you can't get the right angle. I'm doing it right. Y'all got to get it right. Y'all need to have first of all, because like you said, the risk that you taking that first time, if you land wrong, could be wrong. So that's not about you. Y'all need to we're gonna practice before I actually do it. So you have y'all lights. Y'all should have all this with all that, and then we're gonna get it. Because I have been on set and I've seen what you guys have to go through. When I was on Equalizer and I saw Latifah standing, like that's like, and you know, you on the motorcycles and they gotta be jumping off stuff, like it's serious.
I'm a one-take wonder. I was on Rat Race, and the girl I was doubling was Lanai Chapman. And the girl that was in the car and my passenger, I'm driving, going like 50 miles an hour down a hill, right? And she goes, "You're going too fast. You got to slow down." I looked at her and was like, "I am not slowing down. So shut up." I said the word though. I said, "Shut up. And we're going to get through this. And I'm not going to keep doing it over and over again." One take. I was like, "No, I can't." She's like, "I got kids. I got a family." I'm like, "Okay, I do too. But we're not going to keep doing this." And then my girlfriend, my friend of mine, Carla Earl, she's in my mentoring program. I have a mentoring program that you're in. And so
love it.
So Carla, we were doing a fight for Kevin Hooks, and we're on this TV series. I mean, we are fighting. I mean, and then I looked at her before we did the fight, and I looked right in her eyes, and I said, "Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna keep doing this fight over and over again. Okay, we gonna do this one time, because if we don't, I'm gonna end up breaking your nose. You're gonna hurt me or something." I said, "So when we fight, just know it's nothing personal, but I'm getting ready to really hit you, and you're gonna hit me, and we're gonna make this look good, because I'm not gonna be getting my head bashed up on all this porcelain all day and all night." Let's be clear.
Oh, so y'all hitting each other for real? Wow.
But you got, it's a way you do it that you don't have to hurt. Like, it's a way that they can do it where it's like, we hitting each other, but we gonna make it quick, so you don't really know that I'm fucking. Like, it's not
No, you feels it though.
He's
you
like,
really
no,
feel it, right?
He's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up right quick."
Like the person really feels. Yeah, the person really feels it.
Amber, you say, "I'm gonna beat you up a little bit right quick."
I'm sorry.
Because you can't act that out. I'm sorry. You can't.
Did you see the Fight for Players Club that I did when I doubled Lisa Ray?
That was you.
Yeah, I was her personal stunt double for years. And we're cool, we're friends, you know. And,
I like Lisa Ray too. She's so cool.
I doubled her on Single Ladies too.
Okay.
Oh, I love Single Ladies.
You know what? I
can to watch that faithfully.
I can see you and her really good, as far as like you definitely doubling her, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like everything aligning and height and everything, because you have the same stature.
I doubled Halle Berry, Lynn Whitfield, Regina King. And this Christmas, let's see, lots of people. I've just been blessed. Gabrielle Union, I was her first stunt double. When she was working on some TV series. I can't remember my resume. I'm sorry.
Well, that's a blessing.
I was like,
that's a lot of work.
And I had to be in a tub, right? And I had to stay underwater for 2 minutes. Mind you, I've never done this before. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Wait a minute, you didn't practice beforehand?
I had never been underwater for 2 minutes.
Oh, you bad.
I was like, okay, Holy Spirit, here we go. And I got under that water, and I was like, I came up. I thought my brains had fell out.
I love it. I love the honesty. I love the fact that you're saying, "You know what? But I did it and I got through it."
And that was one take. One take.
I got paid and I get residuals.
But you also
work it. Yes.
How about this, April? You also learned. One question can I ask? Did you also learn when you went through that experience? You learned what not to do, right?
I didn't learn what not to do. I learned that that's a stunt. If I do it, I'm gonna do it, and that's it.
That's what's gonna come with it, right?
Yeah, 2 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, it is a long time in the water. Yes, it is.
It's a mindset to be able to do stunts.
Yeah.
If you tell yourself you can't, you can't. Just like in life. If you say you can't do something, then you can't. If you say you can, you can.
So let me ask you this: have you ever done anything under the water? Not just the tub thing, but like in the ocean?
Well, I've been in the ocean. It's not one of my favorite things, but I have been in the ocean, because every time I was in the ocean, it felt like sharks were about to come my way. And I was learning how to scuba dive and stuff with white people. And, they're colonizers, so they're used to doing that kinds of stuff. Not me. A black girl from Baldwin Hills in Los Angeles, California. We didn't scuba dive, so I tried it. I did it to add to my resume.
Right.
I'm good. I'm real good. I'm NAUI certified, but I'm good. It was fun. It was interesting. I believe that all African-American stunt women should be certified. Mm-hmm. I believe that you should experience those things: horseback riding, martial arts, acting classes, being able to act and do the stunt, being able to hold an AK-47, a sawed-off shotgun, a Glock, a 9mm, whatever it takes. I'm training to this day. I constantly train. I don't stop training. And that's what I see in so many, especially of our African-American stunt people, black, okay, let's be clear. They don't train. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
That's what I said. That's what's important, to reinvest in yourself. You have to train. You never stop training, and you always learn something new to add. I'm grateful, like I said, for the opportunities to learn, because like this is when I was like, I thought I was ready until I was like getting to this. I was like, no, I'm ready for this level now. Like God gets you ready for the next level of what it is that you're supposed to do to be in line with your greater needs.
Like me, I'm a stunt coordinator now. I'm a stunt coordinator on Robin Thede show. Robin Thede from HBO, a Black Lady sketch show. Yes. I'm a stunt coordinator on that, right?
Right.
So I've always been of the mindset that whatever it is you want to do, start off doing that, even if you're not at that level. So I hope you can understand what I just said. What I said was, even if you're not doing it, start off at that level. If you're a comedian, start off at that level that you're already opening up for somebody, and don't wait for somebody to give you a way. You make a way. And so I started stunt coordinating, and I advise all stunt people that I mentor at this current time, because I'm raising up an army, to become a stunt coordinator at the beginning of your career, and to learn rigging, learn how to rig. Weapons are so important right now, like bow, staff, martial arts, like all of that. Like me, I fight though. I'm just like hood, like
I fight, but I need to go. I'm about to, I need to go sharpen up my gun skills.
So during your mentoring, do you have obstacles that they can go through, and you show them?
I tell them what to do, and they do it.
Oh, got it.
Because I'm mentoring them, and my time is very limited.
Right.
I got a phone call from one little guy that I've been mentoring. He got his SAG card.
Nice.
He got his Screen Actors Guild card, which is a card that you have to have in order to work in the entertainment field if you want to be at that level. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But I'm so proud.
I have mine. Look, I have mine. Pull up my phone.
You have your SAG
card? Have it on your phone now. Yeah.
Where are you at, girl?
I'm in New York. I got certified right before COVID, and it was just like people was like, "You gonna join?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then COVID happened, but I didn't care because God still.
That was the smartest thing you could have ever did, honey.
Yeah. And I'm
let God guide you. Let God guide you.
I work on Monday. Listen, I work on Monday. I tell people I take more COVID tests than I work right now, but I'm working. I'm grateful. I know my status every week.
I'm so happy for you. I am genuinely happy for you. If you ever need me for anything, any advice, if you're on the set and it don't feel quite right, you call me. And I'm there. Nobody has to know, because I had people who did that for me. They were on the phone with me. I was working on Crash. Shh, don't tell nobody. This is a secret. So I'm working on Crash, right? You getting the real, because I love you. I ain't doing this with everybody. Come on.
Thank you.
So I'm working on Crash, and Ludacris comes up to me and he goes, "So, hey, how you doing?" At the time, I didn't know who he was. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like,
He's like, "What are you coming to see me for?"
And he's like, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I'm a stunt woman." He goes, "Oh." And I said, oh. So I was doubling Loretta Devine at the time, and the car didn't work, y'all. It did not have brakes, and it was a stick shift. Do you know how hard it is to drive a stick shift?
Yes.
It is very hard to drive,
especially going up a hill.
Brakes. So we did what's called a Texas switch. So I drive and crash into the back of a car, and I'm doubling Loretta Devine, mind you. I'm doubling her, right? So I crash. I sneak down. I let the car stay in the park position that just hit a car, and then she jumps in, and as I'm on the ground, I run around. So then they film, and it's on her. It's called a Texas switch.
Right. Texas switch. Y'all heard it here first. Wow. Y'all heard it here first. Texas switch.
That's amazing.
No,
I love what I do. I really do. But in 2014, I fell from 5 feet in the air, flat on my face. And I was working on Marry Me, and I was told at the time that I would never do stunts again. Wow. And I'm making the story a little short, but yeah. And the doctor walks in. When it happened, I fell, and then I hit my head, blood gushed out, and all like that. And then I was actually did another stunt after that. And so I went to the doctor, and they said that I would never do stunts again a day in my life, ever. So that shut my stunt career down back in 2014. It shut it down. I'm talking down. I didn't have a car. I didn't have any money. I had to sell one of my properties. And that's something else that I want to touch bases on. Everybody that I mentor, it is super important that they get real estate. It may not make sense at first, but if you're going to go to Starbucks and you're going to go all these different places and buy Louis and Gucci, and you don't even have stock in those companies, you need to be putting your money away as a first time starting off person in the entertainment field, stack those dollars, stack them, because you're going to need it. Because you work, you don't work. You work, you don't work.
Right.
You work, you don't work. And imagine when I got hurt, if I hadn't planned properly as far as real estate goes. You got to be smart in this business. You got to be smart.
You got to be smart, period, now.
You got to be smart. Yeah, period.
Yeah.
Period. I agree. I agree. Yes, build wealth through real estate. Hey, Queen. How you doing, Queen?
Hey,
Candy?
Queen.
What's up, girl?
Yes,
That's amazing.
You guys, they're coming in. Tony Steels is in the building.
So how long was you down with the accident? Like, how long did it take for you to get back to where you started?
I didn't know my name. I didn't know who I was. I'd go to eat and it was so embarrassing, y'all. I'd do like this and I'm thinking it's my mouth, but I would do this. And I was like, oh my God, it took me like a year to learn how to hold a spoon again. And every time I would go down a stair, I would practically fall. Wow. And look at me now. I'm stuck. Look at you.
Well, that's a blessing.
God. Listen, let me just tell you something. God
is great.
God is amazing.
He is.
All I have to say is that I give God the glory.
Saving grace. That's all that is. Mercy.
This is nothing but the testament of how God is. Because God, for you to have this story today, and I'm grateful that you shared it on my show, because like I said, the show is the one dope chick who didn't quit. And to hear that kind of story, that would make anybody would have quit after that. Like that would have made most people say, I can't, how could I go back to something like that? And you like, you know what? Because God.
That's a great testimony.
I know,
great
but
testimony.
I got a praying husband and I got praying friends, okay?
And there you go.
Praying
warriors.
My husband treats me like I'm the church. Let's be clear.
That's what's up. Yeah.
And that's why you're here, because you also have your message.
Yeah.
Your message. Because I said something the other day. I'm grateful that I'm gracefully broken. I'm so glad that God had to, because I feel like most people don't realize what that means. And it's like, you have to be broken to be made whole again. Because we have to be trained. We have to be retaught and have a different foundation from the things that we have been poured into us. We have to find strength in things, like you said, the experiences that give you strength and give you purpose to know why you're here and whom you're here for. Like, because we're selfish when we think about just us, about what we want.
Yeah. I agree. But I am a first lady. I didn't think I was worthy. I looked at my husband, I'm like, you gonna marry me? Much sinning as I done? Really? Okay. And he was like, yes, you're perfect.
He says, much sinning I have done.
Listen.
We all sinners.
Listen. Because you know what? Because that's what it was. Like, if you had never went through those experiences, how could you lead the next person? It's like, because you have so many people in the church that judge that never experienced, right? Because
I've seen it all. Name it.
But because you've experienced, you open arms, and that's what the church needs. It needs people that have compassion and empathy and have experience.
Yeah, we do a great work. We go out, we feed the homeless daily. We have a veterans program where we house the veterans. I'm looking for investors so that I can build 100 units for veterans so that they have a place to get off the street. And we just partnered with the city that we live in because they saw what we did in one of the other cities, how we got people off the street, and the program worked when we just did it. It's common sense.
I just think it's so sad that the government doesn't look out the veterans after they fought for the country. That's like unbelievable to me.
And they're so talented. They're so talented.
Like,
a lot of them
be a better way.
I was gonna say a lot of them get messed up going to those worlds because they get, like you said, they get trained to be monsters. They get trained to. You have to train to survive. Like, is it to shoot or be shot?
Yeah, that's
you
true.
You get taught that, and then you come back, and then there's nobody to untrain you.
Yeah,
and so
you're stuck there.
Yeah.
So,
April, how can we help? I mean, is there a website that people can go?
We need to write our Congress people for every state and our senators. We need to write our governors and let them know that we're not pleased with the amount of veterans that are on the street. And we need to just talk to more churches. Like my husband and I, we're in the trenches. We're under the freeway.
What's the name of the church?
Our church? Well,
Yeah.
our church is Dominion Hilltop Global Worldwide Ministries. My husband's Bishop John White.
Okay.
And we had a church in Monrovia, but with COVID and stuff, no,
Right.
we're not doing none of that. So our churches are online every Wednesday and on Facebook on my husband's page at 7. He does a Bible study. And then on Sundays, he's on live at 12:30.
And it's Bishop White.
Yeah, Bishop John B.J. White. Yeah.
Bishop John B.J. White. Y'all heard it here. So make sure you guys tune in. So I'm getting you some spiritual.
Do you set up like donations where people can donate money? And
no, I mean, I'm good. Okay. Yeah, we have we do it mostly ourselves, and we also have where my husband announces on his Cash App, and then the government pays us as well for some things, and so we're just blessed.
Right. Well, anything we can do, April, like I said, all month long in the month of March, we're doing some amazing things to help young businesses, entrepreneurs, everybody that that you think we need to bring on this.
Or you need like clothes or anything for the people, stuff like that too.
Yeah, if you need anything, let us know. We can put it together. Our clothes. Yeah, like we don't mind. However we can help.
We do food. We feed daily. Every day we feed. That's where the money goes. Like our money, a lot of churches, I don't know what they do. I can only speak for ours. Our money comes in, it goes straight back out.
Nice.
Right.
That's why you're blessed.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, April. Thank you for sharing your story. And anybody, if you want to follow April, she is on Facebook. You are looking to do some mentors of young people.
One moment, they can follow me on my IG, not on my Facebook, because
on your IG.
I agree to ask if you have IG.
Okay, Instagram. Okay, so on Instagram, right? Is IG Instagram?
Yes, and y'all pray for me because I've been fighting a battle within the Screen Actors Guild for diversity. I've been fighting for paint downs to stop and wiggings to stop. They're using white people to double blacks and other people of other colors. They're canceling out a lot of the LGBT stunt people. There's bullying going on in our community. There's a lot of stuff. So keep me in prayer.
Yes.
Because I am a spokesperson at the Screen Actors Guild. I'm on the national task force to stop this atrocity of them using whites to double blacks and people of color. It has to stop. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been fighting this battle for 30 years, and I'm tired. I don't want to fight no more. Hey, y'all ain't gonna do what I say. I need to file that class action lawsuit. 1.2.
Well, let us know what we need to do. You have our support. We are 100% behind you, sis. Because without you, like I said, they won't make room. They're never gonna make room. I know when I'm on set, I see how many of us are on set. I know how many numbers that we get allowed. And I'm like, well, the movie also is only that many people in America left. We ain't. It's only a little bit of us in this movie. Okay.
Well, anything I can do to assist you. If you need anything, you can call me. You have my number. Yes. You have my email. God is with you. He will protect you. He will give you everything that you need. You will have cameras. You will have trailers. You will own your own production building that has its own parking. You will have your own hair, makeup, wardrobe, and line producer. Everybody that you need, your own everybody is going to be there.
Yes.
In
Jesus' name.
That's my third time telling you that.
Yes. I receive it. I claim it. Thank you, sis. You have a wonderful day. I love
Ross.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting you. I enjoyed your story.
And listen, and you don't have to go to the next young lady we have coming on. You can either lay in the wing or you can stay for the party. She is amazing. We might need to have her on some of it because we're gonna do a movie about you, right? Because I'm gonna write it. And this woman is gonna build our sets. That's how I see. She's gonna be the person that comes and builds. Because I never met a woman that's so naturally talented. Like she can build anything. Like when you see this kind of craftsmanship, and she beautiful too. I was like, girl, how you got time to be cute? How you got time to look like this, girl? Okay.
I only did my makeup for you, girl. Hey?
Well, I thank you. That's what I'm saying. You look beautiful anyway with all your real hair. Look, with all your real hair. Okay. See, they don't even understand what that means no more. I'm all about the real. That's why I'm trained to be real. Everything is real within the steel. Okay. And then I got Tony Steele in my backup. But let me bring on our next guest. Her name is Tamika Stewart. She's Jules' best friend. And now one of my newest, bestest friends, because I'm going to get some work done in my house. Her is for Harlem Crafted. And she's going to come and tell us how to get crafted and build some amazing things. Hey, Tamika.
Mika disappear.
Wait, sorry. Hey, Mika.
Hey, Mika.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta unmute her. Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
How are you?
Beautiful.
I am fine. How are you?
Girl, we're so excited to have you. I was like, okay, first of all, April's so excited. I was like, okay, I got to get them both up because I don't want you to go because I need April to see what you do because we need to have you doing some stuff on the set.
Absolutely.
I said, because she's natural. And when you told me how you got started, and okay, my next, y'all see her name, Harlem Crafted. Y'all get your pens ready because when I show y'all this commercial of her craft, she did this stuff with her bare. Show me your hand. I want to see your hand. She did it with her hands, y'all. She's talented. When I tell you this girl, she has built some stuff that what is it? My favorite place that people want. West Elm ain't got nothing on her. Now, I know you got some West Elm shoppers, okay?
Yeah.
West Elm ain't got nothing on this young lady. When I tell y'all, when I show y'all her pieces, and behind you, see this little wall she got behind her? She built that, y'all. She did that. Okay? She can build a room in your house, a closet. All my ladies out here, y'all know how y'all need to do your new built-in closet. You know, we got homeowners watching this show. So, you know, it's nothing she can't do. And then she built pillows. She got home decor. Like, everything about her is fabulous. And before I get any more, and this is all right before a pandemic just got started. So I want y'all to see how Jesus is working. Like, this was all right before a pandemic. She said a little over a year. Is this a little over a year, Miss Tamika?
Yes, a little over a year.
Okay. So, because, I mean, people don't really understand your journey. And I think people need to hear a little bit about how you got started. Because you and Jules had y'all got two different, and I don't know which one to go with right now. So I need y'all to tell me this.
Well, you know what? Let me just brush it up real quickly because I didn't even know Tamika was handy like that. So I am amazed. But Tamika was actually one of my muses. She's one of the girls that modeled in my fabulous pieces that I designed. She came out my last show with the chain skirt on with the fox fur. Tamika used to model. That's what I've known her for. Okay. When I was living in Atlanta, I came all the way to New York and showed her some turns and tricks, and she killed it and ran home with it.
Okay.
So that's what Tamika used to. She's the model.
Okay.
And I used to call her one of my muses because anytime I did a fashion show or photo shoot, I was calling her.
Yes, and you know they have that walk challenge out now, right? Yeah. I said they don't want none of this.
They do not. They do not.
Okay, we need to get this walk. Yeah, I want you to get. I want to show.
I don't want none of this, Jules.
Right. So that's where it all started. When I found out Tamika the craft thing, I'm like, wow, this talent was hidden from me. I had no clue. None. And I'm amazed and I'm proud of her.
I'm full of surprises. Thank you, Jules. Thank you.
Love her work is amazing. I can't wait till people see the commercial that you put together, Trena.
Okay, let's see the commercial.
And let me just say to the people, let me explain my commercial because I'm an artiste. And so my thought process was you get music in the beginning, and in the end, you got to feel these pieces. So you're going to, all right? So, yeah, you're going to feel, okay? So here is my debut of Harlem Craft.
Yes.
Give it all away.
Yeah. Wonderful.
And I meant to take your name off so they could really sort of. I said,
So just a quick story. Those pillows that are in there, my 11-year-old son makes those. He is the person who sews, and that's his craft. That's his business. Carter's Home Collection is his core line for pillows.
So don't we need these on the set, April, somewhere? We need to find some black sets. We're going to get you some sets that we need to have you building on Harlem Crafted and have some of these pieces put onto some of these sets because all it is staging. People have to have pieces in these movies.
Yes.
Okay. And you have amazing pieces. And I mean, she has a wine. First of all, I don't know if, since the pandemic, we have to start being innovative on how we travel and what we do. She has a wine. First of all, she got a basket that you can put picnic stuff in. Okay, yeah, she got it. Oh, girl, look. Ooh. I'm putting this on my Amazon wish list. See,
she needs her own TV show.
Listen, I told her that. I told her that's the next move.
But that changed into a table. That would make me really love it.
Up into a basket.
Yes.
And folds down into a real picnic table.
So you have a real picnic table.
I love it.
That is amazing.
That is beautiful.
So imagine going to the beach and you need something sturdy. And so you just set down your wine, your cheese, your food.
And what's amazing about it is she can also carve your name or make it personalized for you.
We do customize a lot of the pieces. I mean, I have gotten such an amazing response from my caddies. They're called Caddy Converters. And it is just like overwhelming. I have a wait list now. And people, we just sold out our last, our beta test shipping and our beta test group. And we have a waiting list and it's continuing to grow because people want them. And I'm so excited that people want something that I can make with my own two hands. So yeah, it's really getting a lot.
You know what's really good about that? Because people don't want to be around crowds. So people are actually going to the park and they using those. They can use those to eat, drink, have a good time. Yeah, I guarantee people will buy, one person will buy 3 and 4 so they can have a nice large gathering.
So we have now received the bulk order for maybe I think it's 5 of them. It's for a party that I guess they're planning in the summertime, but it's a socially distant party outside. So I have some lumber being delivered tomorrow, and we're gonna start working on all of that.
That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, yes. We love you, Mika. Hi, Tamika.
Yes, Mika, we love you, and we are so proud of you. I'm like, and they said this was before the pandemic, and I'm so, like I said, the fact that you continued to thrive during the pandemic is what I thought was amazing because you got started, but a lot of people didn't know what to do, and you got even more creative, and you just, you did.
But the reason what happened is actually it was heartbreak, right? And I'm one of those people that I train my energy and I focus my energy. And we talk about manifestation before this came on. And manifestation is visualization, right? It's visualizing something that you want, training your energy and focusing on it and making it happen. So it's believe and receive. But in the meantime, you got to be able to actually put some things into action. So I came up with Harlem Crafted when I was a little heartbroken, and it all worked itself out. And I have an ebook called Pain to Purpose, where it teaches people on how to go through that process and how to harness that energy and turn it into something good, into something purposeful.
That's powerful. Right. That is powerful, Mika. Like, I didn't even know the layers. Thank you, God, for choosing me and allowing me to be the first guest. And Jules, thank you for bringing this wonderful thing on a Friday at the end of Black History Month. Because this is what I'm trying to say. When we love each other the way everybody else love each other, we're going to be phenomenal.
But wait a minute. Tamika also just did a do-it-yourself clip where she was showing people how to do the wine holder with the glasses on the side, and I was like, oh my God.
Wait a minute, let me find out. You're available for making sips, so we can make
so I do what we call wood and wine. And I have these events, and it's what I'm
about doing that too.
Yes, and Jules is gonna have one. We're gonna have one at his place. He wants to have one. So what happens is that I bring all the tools. I show you how to use the tools. I'll show you how to use a miter saw. I'll show you how to use some of the sanders. The big boy toys, what they call them, the big boy toys. And we have a really good time while you actually are going to make a product with your own hands. We have some wine and we sit and have good conversation. So they're wooden wines, and we're actually starting them in March. We will have our first wooden wine session. So we're just trying to get the location finalized now.
Well, I'm speaking it to you since April was speaking it to me. I see Home Depot and Lowe's sponsoring you because you are a woman working with wood, and that's gonna be the name of your show. A woman working with wood, and you're gonna show women how to work with wood, okay? And let me tell you, some wood that can't break your heart, okay? Some wood that can take you to the brink, okay?
You know, a little heartbreak ain't never hurt nobody now. Just
I want a bar cabinet.
But now you breaking the bank, baby. That's what I'm saying. That's a mess. It was a message in that mess, and that was what started today. I'm so grateful because had you not went through that heartbreak, you might have not ever stopped building so much and building so strong and building so beautiful. You know.
So I was
saying, Jules said he wants a bar cap. I can make you one. I can definitely.
I was about to buy one, and I say, you know what? Tamika can probably make this. I said, I'm gonna send her a picture of this. I said, I might as well give her the money instead of giving it to Wayfair.
I'm sure I could. So we were talking about, again, manifesting something, right? As I was going through my journey, I realized, you know what? How can I make this happen? And in that process, right, I realized that I can turn my basement into my creative lab. So I'm in the lab right now, right? And I've helped to build this with my own two hands. I put up sheetrock. I did framing. I put in the toilets. I did the taping. I did the plastering. I put up doors. I'm doing borders. Like I created it with my own two hands. And it is nothing more rewarding than doing something and seeing it through to its completion. I made the bar. I made it. It was just like, oh, I could do this. I could do this.
Yeah, it's amazing. But you know what?
I want to teach other women and just other people in general how to do it. You know why? Because I'm not expected to come and show up with this.
Yeah, right. That's true.
They're not expecting me to come show up with this, right? They're not expecting you how to use it.
A pretty girl showing up with that.
Not pretty. She's not just pretty. She's beautiful.
I went to the lumberyard. The man was like, "Are you lost?" I said, "No, I'm not lost." He was like, "Well, I said, well, why I can't get the lumberyard?" He said, "You too pretty to be in this lumberyard." I said, "Now give me the discount."
Wait a minute. People want to see your basement.
You want to see the basement?
They like show the basement. I'm like, can they? Y'all look at y'all. This is your guess.
This is my shop, and it looks like a shop right now.
No, listen. Now I'm gonna say you don't have to go through all that. This is somebody just show. You can show one thing because they like, let's see the basement. I'm like,
this is my shop, right? Okay. This is me. This is what I'm doing. This is the shop.
Nice.
But the fact that she built it in her basement when she turned the finished basement. If you've ever been in a building in New York and seen a basement in New York, okay, you already know that's a lot of work.
Prior to this,
you already know it's unfinished.
Yes,
it was unfinished. It was really unfinished, and it was amazing because it not just added value to my home; it added value to me and my kids. Right, so they have a space that they can come in, that they create. My daughter, like we're all in this together. Harlem Crafted is a family brand. So my son has Artist Home Collection. My daughter, she invented a product as well, and we just got it from the manufacturer. And she's coming out as called Cuppy. And, you know, we're a family of innovation. We're a family of innovation.
That's a show, the family of innovation. The family of, listen, I'm pitching shows. I'm going to be a showrunner too. You told me I'm going to have to pitch some of these shows because that's the only way we're going to get them. We're going to have to figure out a way to shoot this show because that's a show. A family of innovators. You got a son. How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 9. And that's
y'all heard it here first. I'm telling you, the people are gonna start calling you. They're gonna watch. People are gonna start calling you this week because there's never been a black show with a child, a daughter, a son. Okay, where's Daddy?
And the mama. Look, he's my ex-husband. I still love him. I'll call him in a minute because he on the phone. He's a math teacher. So when I need to count down that wood and pick this money, get this money,
I love it.
The caddies.
Co-parenting is a must. I love the fact that we work together. And that's what we showing here in 2021. You gotta still support your queen. Y'all didn't work. Still support the vision because the kids, you have brilliant children.
Yeah, they're great.
The show of the mom with the 2 kids. Oh my God, girl! Wait a minute. You
I watch it.
Hey, You about to get paid. Let me tell you something. You about to get paid. How they say where the money reside? You about to get paid. Hey. You about to get paid. Hey.
Yeah.
You about to get paid. Okay.
Yeah, people like it's real. And we have these conversations. It's all about building and empowering. And if you don't have that growth mindset, and you are not around people that have a growth mindset, you're in the wrong circle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You're in the wrong circle. We have to do better. The conversations that I have are always around building. It's not about nothing else. It's always about how could I help you get to that level? How can I support you? Or how could we do something that can take us to, the next level?
Right.
It's just how it is.
Yeah.
And anybody I know, anyone who knows me will tell you, if you had a conversation with Tamika, what's she trying to get you to do? She trying to get you to start your business? She trying to help you start your line? Because that's what I do.
You're going to have a whole coalition under you, just like how Vera Wayne got She Market and she's helping all these women. You're going to have a market helping other entrepreneurial women build. I see that after the show.
You can put one of your pieces on She Market.
Yeah, you actually.
I would call you and give you the information, everything.
Okay, right. That's a whole nother hookup. We hooking up. We are the connectors of connectors this year. God blessing me. See, God bless me with a big sister that is like, she don't even understand. She gonna make sure I'm safe. She gonna make sure the money right. We're gonna have these contracts. We're gonna have big corporations. We brought to be paid. So, and I know I'm gonna need you to help build some of these sets. That's why I'm like, yo, look at God. He knows what I'm gonna need, because actually you can even train the next. Because what's happening and what's missing behind the scenes when I'm on these sets, we don't have enough Black carpenters building these sets. They all in the union, but they don't look like us.
They don't look like us.
And they building sets. So we need to have more young men that's out here on these corners that feel like there's nothing to do because they done took wood shop out of school. And that's not, people don't realize if you know how to work with wood, you can build a house.
Man, I tell you, a trade, you will never go broke. We have to encourage our children to get into the trades. If you can do plumbing, electrical work, carpentry, you will never have to rely on anyone else for a job. You will always be able to work.
That's true.
Always be busy.
Yes, and that's something we need to encourage. Everybody is not meant for college, but you can definitely use your hands.
Right. And that's what we have to get. That's what's wrong. The kids don't realize there's other things to do and what to do. Like you said, everybody not gonna be a rapper. Everybody can't be a booty body girl. Everybody don't want to be an IG model. Everybody selling panties online. Like that's enough. We got enough pretty girls now.
Right.
We got enough pretty girls with their body and booties out. Okay.
My 9-year-old wakes up and she asked me the other day, Mom, when is my shipment coming in? Because I need to know when I can start my business. This is her mindset. Right, my son is like, I want to teach other kids how to start their business. All right, well, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's a blessing.
We have family meetings at the dinner table, and I set it up just like we had a board meeting because they're a part of the board. That's how we have to train our children.
Part of the board, y'all heard that they are a part of the board. So that's why we make sure that we're gonna have them having the right documents set up, getting the right, so that you're not paying these taxes. Now we're gonna go ahead and incorporate these children as business because they businesses. They are.
My daughter is on the USPTO as a patented designer. She is at the USPTO. We did her patent pending, so she's on file as a designer, as an inventor. So this is what we do. Yes, you have to have your LLC. They understand what that structure is like, right? So we have a different conversation, and that's what we're supposed to. My daughter has a line of pajamas coming out called Rox and Roxy. My 13-year-old niece is the graphic designer of the logo.
Nice.
Let me just say this to you. Okay, what center? We need to get you a center because you need a center to help the next generation. I'm like, you gonna save the babies, okay? Because see, that's what saved my life growing up. I had the rec center. I had things. I learned modern dance. I had arts and crafts. I had all these things when I was younger. That's why I'm still a creative now. That's why I always do. Like, being an actor, that's just one layer for me. But I can, if I had to go and build my set and do I could probably do all that and then get in there reading something because I'm like, I'm creative. That's why I told you we're gonna get together because I need to do this room. DIY.
We talk about a center. Before all of this happened, we were starting our second season. I have a program called Mind Bogglers where we teach teach children how to start their own businesses. And we had a first amazing season. It was absolutely amazing. And we were going to do it again. We had a contest. They won money to reinvest them back into their businesses. And it was something that I wanted to actually take to other parts of Harlem. And people were calling like, listen, can you come over here? The Boys Girls Club kids. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then COVID hit. But we're going to do another session of it. It's a 10-week program that we run with kids, and we teach them everything from start to finish. We talk about trademarking, we talk about LLC, we talk about giving back, right? Because it's social responsibility as well. And it's really an amazing program. I get messages from the kids that were a part of it to this day, and it just warms my heart.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Nice.
Well, thank you so much. You know, it's always gets time for me to go. Listen, people, this is how you can support Miss Stewart at Harlem Crafted and her wonderful family, the family that innovates and creates. Y'all make sure y'all sign up and go buy some. They have some wonderful stuff. The pillows. I can't wait. I'm actually ordering my T-shirt. She got a T-shirt that you can't break me. I got to break. You can't break me. I got the one that said assets, not a liability.
Yes, asset, never a liability.
Yes,
okay,
never a liability.
I know what I bring to the table.
I'm gonna get that one too.
Make the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one, and I need the one that said, "I can't be broke. I can't be broke. I can't break. It can't break."
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
It was nice to meet you.
Thank you, April, for hanging out with us. I just wanted you to meet her because I said, you know, well, what you do and what she do, I know we all gonna be together one day.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys for
tuning in. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Love you.
Yes, and thank you guys. Thank everybody.
Win some more money.
Yes.
Wall. They ain't ready for that. They're not ready for it.
They're not ready.
Hold on, Tamika. We are going to let the people know we will see them next week. We want to thank you guys for tuning in to the show, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for tuning in to One Dope Chick Who Didn't Quit. Streaming live every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on Queen Blueprint TV. And follow her on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at Trena Be Real.